Welcome guys, welcome back to another video, welcome back to another vlog. So today is an interesting day because I'm heading all the way up to walk spot. Anyways, I'm doing a collection. I have a new Scania collection to do today. So we're heading up there, me and the next driver. Not sure, most likely the next driver might drive the coach back, maybe me, not 100% sure. But yeah, head up there, do the collection, pick up the coach and come back down. So the guys are coming with me. Let's go. So we're here at Scania's to pick up the coach. I'm just grabbing something here, and yeah, it is not coming back. Well, it is for our company, but it's not coming back to our yard. It is going to Flipco service, running from Stansted to, I think it's Liverpool station. So I'll show you guys. I'm sort of multitasking here. I'll show you guys the coach shortly. But in the meantime, this is the yard. There's loads of coaches here. Loads of it. You know? We're doing some trucks, 25 red trucks. There it is, Flipco and Johnson's.
Hazard warners, zeros your mileage across the bottom, the trip, increase the brightness of the dashboard, decrease the brightness of the dashboard, driver preference on that, or if you want to turn it off completely, turn it off and it just leaves the speed up. Yep. Sun blinds left and right, up and down, lane departure, emergency braking.
Oh, emergency braking.
Speed road sign. So if you're doing 50 and a 30, the vehicle will inform you of that by means of a dinging on the dash. That will turn it off. This one here is your vulnerable road users in front and behind. That's on, you can't do anything with it. So if somebody walks in front of the vehicle, you'll get a silhouette of a person, or if they walk behind the vehicle, in the bottom of the dashboard there. You've got your guide light and driver's light. You've got interior lights, bright, and interior lights dim, near side, off side. Okay?
Yep.
You've got your headlights off, side lights, headlights, automatic, front fog lights, rear fog lights, and then your driver's check button, which you would press, which we've discussed is on the key. So for your walk round check, press the button and you'll obviously go around the vehicle. Windscreen washers, indicators left and right, 3-speed wipers. You've got intermittent. This on the intermittent dictates the time between each sweep. Okay, intermittent, slow speed, and I won't go on to fast speed, just on the dry screen, fast speed. So that's that. Stereo controls. Once you've connected to the stereo, you can search your channels, volume up and down, or mute it. You've got, let's go on to this side. Right, across the, this is your air for the tag axle. So if you are, let's say you get on a boat,
Yeah.
or a slippy road, or you go up a hill, you imagine the vehicle goes up the hill and the weight transfers off the drive axle to the tag axle. You might lose traction. So what this button does, you can drop the air out of the tag axle to put more weight back on your drive axle. So you get your traction back.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's the top button here.
That's this one here.
Okay.
You'll either up or down.
Yeah.
So whichever one you want to do, and you get a symbol on there.
Yeah.
Drop it whatever you want to do.
Richard, that's the same as what the Omni Express.
You've got it, yeah. All the triaxles have got that, yeah. So, in reality, it's all sort of automatic. You don't really need to touch that. Traction control. So if you got, you want to put more, turn it off or turn it on, because the traction control will sort of, as what it says, it sort of picks the wheel it wants to put the traction to. This button here, if you are going to be recovered, towed in, push that button there, and that locks the steered axle at the back, the tag axle. That's what's got to happen with that. So if you're being recovered, towed in, do that. But in fairness, the recovery guy should know that. Reverse horn, on or off. You've got reading lights. That is full on, so you can't turn them on or off. The top one.
Yeah.
The bottom one is individual choice. You've got lights here, which is your nighttime running lights. So you've got on the back of the vehicle, on the windowsill, you've got disable buttons. That turns them off. So if you're doing a job with kids on and they're annoying you,
pressing it.
keep pressing the button, annoying you.
Yep.
That turns that button off. If somebody is disabled and they want to get your attention and they push the button, it'll come up on the dashboard, and then to reset it, you just press that.
Yep.
Disable reset. Same with your overhead locker, the stop buttons overhead. Somebody presses the red stop button,
Yeah.
it pings up on the dashboard. Again, if it's getting on your kids are messing you about, just turn them off. Somebody presses one, it comes. Do you want to just press the red button up there? Yeah. You'll see it comes up there, and I think, yes, it goes off from there back to it. You've got a warning symbol on.
Yeah.
So you press that reset button and it goes off. So your suspension,
Very up and down that.
yeah. So that's your whole body down. You'll see on it. You'll see on here it's going down.
Yeah.
That's whole body on its kneel. That will reset it. That one there.
Yep. Reset.
Just one.
Or you've also got, so that's whole vehicle up. So it's going in the back first and then it'll be in the front. And then that resets it. Or you can just press that one. But you'll notice on this kneel, so if I press the kneel, which is just the front corner,
Yeah.
to pick your passenger up.
Yeah.
Now, the door's not open. So you have to have the door open, which I think is a good idea,
Yeah.
because you see what you're lowering it onto. You'll also notice if you press that down now, if you let your finger off before it goes all the way down,
Comes back up.
she comes back up again. Hold your finger on till it'll go no more. And that's it, she's there.
And you just one click to reset.
One click to reset it.
Yeah.
Up, sorry. Up. Okay? Press and hold to drop the kneel, one click up to reset it.
Yep.
What does that green one do? It's just green, you just press.
There, that's the lift. I'll just turn that off so it'll go.
That's for the wheelchair, is it? Yep.
Yeah, that's for that powers up the lift. So don't, and this is a common misconception. Put the lift on drive, yeah, I've done that. Exactly what you do. You're a perfect guinea pig for us. It's on. I've been to Bolton to a company. I'm telling you, Richard, we'll put the lift on. It's on. I've gone on the vehicle. You haven't turned it on. It's there.
Yeah.
So the symbol with a little platform out the side of the coach is down there. That's your wheelchair power down there. Okay. Door 1, door 2.
Yeah.
Central locking for the lockers.
Yeah.
Green indicates locked. So they're now currently on. It doesn't lift the lockers, it just physically locks the door. Okay? And you'll notice when the doors are locked, if you've got the key in your pocket, you're coming to the coach in the morning, I want to put my bag in the side locker. Can't be bothered to, oh, I want to put my bag in the side locker when you've locked it all down. Put your key in the locker, you'll turn it to unlock it, you'll notice the key won't come out. That's designed like that because you have to lock it again. So you've unlocked it, the key won't come out.
Okay.
Lift the door, put your bag in or take your bag out, shut the door, lock it, otherwise this will be completely confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some will be locked, some will be unlocked.
Makes sense.
door 1, door 2. We must move down to these. So you've got your electric handbrake. Underneath the electric handbrake you've got the auto hold, which is similar to an automatic car nowadays. So you're into D, you push the handbrake off. On the dashboard there you'll notice it's got a green P. That is telling you that is on.
Yeah.
As soon as you flip that throttle, you're away. So you come to the traffic, foot brake on, it's holding you. You can take your foot brake off. It's 25% brake efficiency. It's holding you from, it's just stopping you going forward or back. And that will sit like that as long as you'll sit like that.
Okay.
But bear in mind, this is quite important because it happened the other day to one of my customers. If you're sitting like this in traffic for hours on end, you'll get a warning on there saying clutch overload.
Yes.
It's basically like sitting with your foot on the clutch pedal.
Yeah.
You don't like it after a while. So if you are in a roadblock, just knock it into neutral.
Yeah.
There's no point just sitting there in gear. Quite importantly, when you come to start these vehicles, because there is no, it'll take a couple of minutes now for that to all die down. There is no interior master switch on these. There's nothing on here at all. It's all on your key now. So let's, for argument's sake, say right, we've come in the morning, we've opened the door, we've jumped in the seat. You put the key in. You'll notice when all that's done up, you put your key in, and then the first stage, this will light up. You put your key on. Don't get into the habit of see these now. Look, that's what I was trying to tell you. On the side, they light up. Let it do its thing. Give it as long as you possibly can. Even if you're getting in the morning, you've got to fill your books in, whatever you're doing. Put the ignition on, because the more of them ECUs and things that can light up and warm up,
The better.
the better. You give it a minute, away she goes. Here we've got the heated window, heated mirrors. We've got a button there, they're currently turned off. On the side you'll see the USBs. That powers them up. So if you didn't want to, I don't know, for whatever reason you don't want your USBs on, you can turn them on or off. On indicated by a green light. This button here is a push that on, so if you're out and about and you're pulling into a bus station, service area, or your pickup for whatever reason, as I've said, there's no master switch, so and you want to nip into the services, Mr. and Mrs. Smith say, we're stopping on the coach drive. Well, I need to take the keys. Key off, press that button there, it leaves you enough power for 20 minutes or so to have the interior lights on and your destination. So if you're going into a bus station, you're going into Gatwick Airport with coach number 3 on, and people are looking for coach 3, desperate to go to the loo, key off, press that button, you haven't got to be on the vehicle, you've got the key with you, people can see it's that vehicle.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you haven't got that, you turn everything off and
Everything goes
off. So that's the sort of 15-20 minutes power, USBs, toilet main switch, coffee machine, kitchen unit main switch. So if you're on a 2-man job and you're down the coach, I'll flick the boiler on and we'll have a cup of tea. If you flick that on, you'll say, oh, it's not working. It takes a couple of minutes before it all lights up down that end. So it will take 2 minutes or so putting that button on. Window, up and down, horn, yeah. This is remote tacho downloading, you won't need that unless you subscribe to it, and if you did, then you know it's all through the Scania FMS. If you subscribe to that and your vehicle's away for 5-6 weeks at a time, you can press that button and everything goes over the air to your man in the office, and then he'll be on the phone to you saying you've gone over your hours. Or not, as the case may be. We've discussed that button there, but I'll tell you lads, for the benefit of you, let me just jump up. So on the door here you'll see you've got the emergency release handles. You'll now notice the interior lights have come on. So that drops the air. In an emergency, you push the door. One thing I want to say to you, when you put the air back on, don't just smack it back on. Do it as a gradual thing, otherwise the door will either slam shut or slam open. And if it slams open, chances are it might hit the panel and knock the indicator on. Just do it nice and steady. So like that, the air's back in the door, shut the door, that red button now. So if you get on the coach, when you're coming up, you've been in the service for a coffee, you get on and think, well, them lights on, someone's been messing with my doors.
Yeah.
Press that, release it, and they've reset. Yeah.
Okay.
If anybody messes with the inside, front, back, outside, front, back door, that will be your telltale. Then you've got your top mirror adjustment.
Yep.
Switch it over to the other side for your offside mirror adjustment, and then you've got your lower. Okay, this is your driver heater. So you've got, if your passengers at the back are too hot and they want your aircon on, you can put this one on. You've got a heater that blows warm air behind you. That is controlled by the up or down self, whatever you set that to.
It's only heating.
That's heating, yeah. So that's just a cab heater for you, really.
Yeah.
Bit of comfort. Right, you've got a little bit of storage there. Put the key in, open that. You've got a safe under here. You've got a bit of storage there. Little cupboard. And you've got a driver's safe. You've got a storage cupboard up there where for your first aid box in as well. Driver's mic. The button is at the bottom there for your map reading light or whatever you want to use it for. 2 USB sockets there. An old-fashioned cigarette socket there. Couple of USBs here somewhere, is there? Yeah. And a microphone there. Driver's fridge there.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a microphone here, and that's the guide one. I don't think there's a pillar.
It's not like you can be. Yeah.
So moving on to this heating now.
Yeah.
This section here is all for the driver. Okay, this section here is passengers. So this is quite straightforward, really. All you're going to need to do, without getting overcomplicated with it, when you come to it, you make sure that one's on and the auto button's on.
Yeah.
That's all you need. This, as I say, you see there, it says driver, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Driver. Direction of the air. And you'll notice if you go full power, that little button come on, you see?
Yeah.
Little light here. That's full power to the screen. So that's your direction. That's the fan speed. And that is the temperature. Obviously, cold to hot. Again, moving on to your customers, passenger. It says there anyway, look. Temperature up, temperature down. Whatever you set that to, as long as you're on auto, you'll feel it. If I set it right down, you'll feel in a minute the engine will pick up because the aircon will kick in. If you get on the coach and it's absolutely blistering hot, you can manually override the fan speeds. See? And you'll notice by pushing that, it's gone off the auto.
Yeah.
So the fan speeds are coming up, feel them coming up higher.
Yeah.
So they've got to turn the fans off, driver, push the auto again, and whatever you've set that to will dictate how fast the fans come on. You've got heating that runs down by the passenger's feet, so the colder you go, obviously the radiators go off and your aircon comes on. Fan speed, that there is the Webasto button, your instant heat.
Okay.
There is a timer, so you can set it to come on every day at a certain time. So moving on to your stereo, pretty self-explanatory. Radio, keep pressing that. You've got FM, FM2, I don't know what that one is, medium wave, short wave, DAB. That programs it up. Just travel announcements on. This is just plug and play, really. It's just God, that's probably, yeah. But when you get to your channels you want, just press and hold. That's now channel 1. Okay, down here you've got no DVD in these now. Here there's like a little thing that pulls out there.
Yep. USB cable.
You can put you put your USBs in there,
yeah,
in that one, and play your films. But with that, you've got the risk of knocking it out every time you get out of the seat.
Yep.
But what I'm told now, what's these little what do they call? Yes, that's it. Little micro SD card.
Yeah.
And what I'm told with that, if you load films onto those, you can look at, let's say you're on a ski tour, for example, and you've watched 3 films coming down. With a memory card, you have to watch 1 film before you can go to the next, to the next, to the next. On the little SIM cards, you can zip through. You can, apparently, I don't know, you lads probably know better than me, but you put your SIM card in there, and of course, once it's in, no one's going to come by and just pinch it where they could say, oh, good film's on there, I love that, that's going to jump off. So that's that. Monitors on. Tandem radio means you've got the speakers at the back. Source, so you go on that, you put your SIM cards in, go on source, and you've got until you find what is it, or it'll probably be AUX, won't it? Auxiliary, something, whatever you call it.
One question.
Yes.
What other, besides the camera, what other
Nothing.
Of this?
Nothing. And if you want to turn that off, press and hold there.
Yeah.
That turns it off.
Okay.
That is a it used to be.
Because I see they also have.
I don't know what
they have space here. Oh, you can open.
Yeah,
or
you break your
micro
own.
and USB and stuff.
So you put it into reverse, or open the middle door.
Yeah.
That will come back on.
Yeah.
Depends if you want that on or off. Your reverse camera is in the middle there.
Oh, because the 24 words they're here.
So you can turn that up or down there, look.
What's it clear, isn't it?
Yeah, it's clear.
So moving on to that now, your display. The ones you've got now, have you got round speedometers? Yeah. So you can have 4 different fields, can't you? Whatever you want. So on these you can have you'll see at the bottom you've got your fuel gauge, you've got your AdBlue gauge, you've also got it there. But if you want to, press this button here on the steering wheel and you get then different options. So you already got fuel there and you've got AdBlue there, so you don't really need it in the middle. So you can have, let's say you want brake pressure there. Press OK. Press OK, change side, and then you can opt for where I want it. Oh, I'll have that on the right. Press OK. You've now got there. So what else do I want? What else would I like? I'll tell you what I'd like. I'd like my tacho on there. So, which is in, is it that one there? Yeah. So I'm going to have my driver, that'll be it, won't it?
Yeah.
Press OK. Down to change side, add it to the left. See there, you haven't got to keep bugging around down there.
Yeah, it's really good though.
You can change that wherever you want. So, and then you just go back onto that. Also, you can have nothing, you can have in the middle if you wanted something, or you can have it just in the middle like that, you see. Just go across to whichever one you want. But you've got your, coolant might be. That is driver dependent. Some people want whatever they want.
So, to be the update, we had to flip a coin to see who was going to drive the new coach back. And guess what? I lost. So I'm going to drive the van back. Funny thing is I drive the van, come here, and now I'm going to drive it back. Because we decided to flip coin and I lost. Yeah, it is what it is. He's not even coming to our yard anyways. He's going to Stansted Airport. He's doing a Stansted to Liverpool straight run. So, it's all good. It just means I will never get to drive it. But it looks good. I like the features on it, you know. Yeah, it looks good. Why did I take this paper pen? Why did I take the pen? Scania pen. I need to give it back. So we made a one quick stop, and he decided to let me drive the rest second half of the journey, which I'm happy about. So yeah, I'll be driving the rest on the way down to the yard.